Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. So today is Thursday, and the date is 30th September 2021. Today we are learning about a very nice subject. Who can tell me, after watching a video, before we start, tell me, what was the video about? Hi, Dana.
Mimi, engineering.
Engineering. Okay. What is engineering, Garima? What do you think from the video?
Something build something.
Okay, someone built something. What is the main important things about engineers, ya Maria? Yes, Maria موفق.
Like they build trains and airplanes,
Very good.
solve problems.
Excellent.
Miss, I want to tell you something.
Yes. So engineers, they solve problems. What do? They solve problems. This is the main idea about engineers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And how do
Miss?
they solve problems? When you want to travel from one place to another, you need to use an airplane. Who builds an airplane?
Engineer.
Engineers. Excellent, excellent. So engineers build airplanes, they build things, they solve problems, and they build things and stuff, bring it to you. All right, girls, let's
How many kind of engineers are there? Like,
Oh, that's a great question, Yalara. How many kinds do you think? Huh. If engineers solve problems, so there must be so many kinds of engineers. It's based on the problem they are solving.
But I do know one kind of engineer.
Tell me.
Is it a styling house? Like, because my cousin's one, and she's one for like a styling house.
Excellent, very good. Okay, how she's using engineering? How?
I don't know.
Okay, she styles house, you said. So she first looks for the problems in the house and try to solve these problems. Let's say if let's say if storing so much things in the kitchen taking place, she will find a solution for this problem. Maybe like,
can I tell you something?
who are you?
Me, Gamar.
Gamar. Yes, yeah, Gamar.
When I grow up, I want to be an interior designer.
Interior designer who can use engineering design process. So you can use an engineering process to solve problems about interior designing, how to design a kitchen, for example, just like what I was saying. If you have so much things to store in the kitchen and you can't find any place, you will try to find a solution for this problem by engineering. So,
Sorry.
main idea, guys. What do engineers do? They
Design.
solve problems. What do engineers do?
Solve problems.
Excellent. Solve problems. They solve problems. How do they solve problems, Habibi? They need to follow a design process. If an airplane is a solution for traveling, or moving from one place across the country to another place way too far, they need a design process to design an airplane and to build an airplane. Hi, Adana, which kind of engineer you want to do? Which problems do you want to solve? I can't hear you, Dana.
What about
September? Yes, Dana. Yes, I can hear you now.
like the one who like, what if something like happened in their house, something cracked or something, like the engineer can come and build it. I want to be the one that builds stuff.
Oh, you want to build stuff. Nice. You want to solve problems. Very nice. Very cool. All right, guys, let's see what do we have here. What's an engineering design process? Take a look at this picture. Why would a car company want a wooden car? Think about it. Why would a car company want a wooden car? What will they do with a wooden car? What do you think?
I don't think they really need it.
Malik.
They need a wooden car.
Why?
Maybe they have. Hi, Mari, are you raising your hand?
I know it. I know the answer.
Hi, Gamar. Tell me, Gamar.
They made a model for a car.
Excellent. Yes. Why? Why
A
they're
model?
making?
Because the people they see it, but in a small design, so they can buy it.
Excellent. Yes. So, and also they can explain their idea. Well done, ya Gamar. Of course. So this is like a model. A model. The car company, they use this model to explain their design. So they find problems. They want to solve this problem. After finding the idea, they start making a model. This model, we call it prototype. Why do we call it prototype? Because it's exactly like the same real thing, but it's smaller and it's explain an idea, all right? But it's not real. They can work on this prototype. They can make it better or change it. That's why we call it a prototype. So
Like a
excellent, Gamma.
dollhouse.
Yes.
It's a little like a dollhouse. Like it's a model of a house.
Yes. Yes, thank you. This is an example of model. Excellent, thank you. So when I ask you what is engineering, what is the main idea about engineering? What do they do?
They solve problems.
Excellent, yeah, Maria. Engineers, they solve problems. How do they solve problems? They have a design process to go through. They need to go through a design process, steps. They need to follow steps one by one. From the food we eat and the clothes we wear, to the cars we drive and the phones we talk on. Science is at work in our lives every day. So, who did all these? The clothes you wear, the cars you drive, the phones you talk on. Who made them?
Engineers.
Yes. I want you to tell me each device solved which problem. Now, if I told you clothes you wear, they solve which problem?
Cold. Answer.
Excellent, the cold, okay. Not only the cold, the temperature. Who said temperature? Excellent, who said temperature?
Not me.
Someone said temperature. Say your name.
Maria.
Oh, nice, Maria. Excellent. Yes. Why? Because not only cold, even if you are feeling hot, you know what to wear. See? Okay, what about phones? How did phones solve problems? Hi, Dana.
You can call
Yes, ya Gamar. Yes, ya Gamar.
You can call your friends to tell them to come over. You don't need to knock on their doors.
Excellent, excellent. What else? How does phone solve problems?
To do the online classes with.
Very nice. Not only phones, all devices. Excellent, excellent. Laptops, iPads. Hi, Fatuma. How does phone solve problems? If you have an auntie who lives in America, how can you communicate with her? You will use what? If you want to call your auntie in America, what are you going to use?
Phone or iPad.
Excellent, phone or iPad. What if you want to visit another country? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna buy a ticket from online.
Yes, excellent. And then?
And then I will give them a call, and they will set everything.
Excellent. And you
Like
will use the
dragging.
train or the airplane to go there. So all these
Actually,
problems
really like science.
were solved by engineers. They designed a process to follow so they can build objects or devices for us to use. And
I got a good one, Miss.
excellent. Yes, tell me.
Like when you go to a store and you don't have cash, you're gonna pay with the Apple Pay.
Excellent. So this is a program. They used a program. So engineers can be computer engineers, computers, programs engineers. You can design a program. You can design a device. You can design an object. You can design a cloth. You can design a house. There are so many kinds of engineering design.
Didn't have phone.
My auntie works in the IT, in the
Nice.
IT lab.
And she is an engineer. Do you know why?
Why?
Because she solved problems. Any IT problem,
yeah.
she can solve it. So she's an engineer. She will follow the design process. Later on, we are going to learn about the design process, which is very important for engineers to follow so they can solve their problems. Take a look at this picture. This is an electrical engineers who use electricity or electrical things to build something. Okay, electrical engineers, they use their knowledge of physics to build what? Things like robots, see? So engineers, sometimes they study math, sometimes they study physics, see? Why physics? So they know how to build this robot so they can make it walk or move. Also electricity. They must know about electricity so they know how to plug things and how to make it work. Is it cool? Do you think it's cool?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Look at this robot. Yes.
Like the engineers make phone, but when they didn't have phone, what did they do? They take a cup and the string and then put a cup and then they talk to each other.
That was the start. Excellent. Yes, that was the start. This was the beginning.
I
After
think it has
that,
to be a
another
plastic
scientist
cup, right?
came and developed this project. Every scientist will come after another one to develop the project or the inventions or the experiments. That's why in the design process, you will find something called that you need to share whatever you learned with others. Why? So others can develop whatever you did. See? So phones start up with cups. Now look at our cell phones. They work with nothing, only batteries.
Yeah.
Really cool. Also, the knowledge of math and geology will allow surveyors to make map of Earth. So, how do you think you had a map of Earth? Who
Like
map of Earth?
the north, south, and west.
They used their knowledge of math and geology to draw for you the map so you can learn about Earth, so you can learn about your city, so you learn about your country. Okay, so also, do you think they followed a design process or not?
Yes, they do.
Of course, all engineers need to follow steps. What about the third example over here? This is a biomedical engineer. What do I mean by biomedical? The biomedical engineer uses his knowledge of biology to make glass eyes. See? Maybe he can use this glass eye for people who loses their eyes and to put it instead to look beautiful. See? So
Who
the
lose their eye? How do you lose your eye?
there are some problems and issue make people lose their eyes. Maybe they had a very horrible accident or something happens to them and they need to look nice. So biomedical engineers, they can design a glass eye so they can use it. They use their knowledge of what? Biology. They need biology, yes. People who make maps, they need math. And people who make robots, they need physics. See, so many subjects involves in engineers. That's why I'm telling you, engineers, the main idea about engineers, what do?
They sorry?
Solve
Solve problems.
Excellent, everyone. I need to hear you. Engineers, what do? They
Solve problems.
Excellent, my girls. They solve problems. Well done. Just a second.
Miss, I answered you when you was telling me the answer. That when for our tablet, but I want to do something to Gamal. It's my turn.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes.
Miss,
Yes. Ask me.
what is like it when they design the eye? When they design the eye, do we put the glass inside, or do we just put the like the color,
Mhm.
like the white thing in
Yes.
the eye?
Yes.
They put instead of it glass, or they cannot lose the white thing?
Miss, I
Sorry,
don't really
again.
understand the eye white
I
thing.
couldn't understand you. Again.
Me too.
Like the white thing in our eye, they put instead of it glass if someone loses their eye.
No.
Sorry? Habibi, can you
Miss, she
raise your
said-
voice?
She said that
You say now you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
You see the white thing in our eye before
Yes.
the black thing,
Yes.
but when people lose it, or they just lose the brown thing, like the brown thing.
Oh,
this
you were
thing.
talking about losing the eyes. I'm
Yeah.
not very sure about it, but I think they lose the whole thing.
what?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Then I can't see and it will be really scary.
Yeah, it will be really scary.
If I lose the white thing, I'm gonna look so scary.
I'm gonna look like Slenderino.
Yeah, Slenderine. I was thinking.
All right, guys. Let's
I have
see.
nightmares. Yeah, we have to draw like a picture.
Now open to page 65 with me.
Okay.
Let's underline together.
Miss, you wrote the answer.
I know it.
Many of things, just a minute. Many of things you see are productive of engineering. So
Miss, we
engineering
can't hear you.
is the use of scientific and mathematical principles to develop something practical. What do I mean by something practical?
هي ده حقي.
Wait, I'm not done writing.
جيبي كتابي يا أختي. هذا قلمي.
Wait, I'm not done writing. Yes?
Yes?
What I write on page 65?
Do not write, please. Do not write, Habibi. Do not write. I just want to underline.
Okay, just a minute, please.
Can you underline?
That's why you take the writing off. Miss, we already I already wrote students may draw desks.
Why? Why? I didn't ask you to write. I said, please underline with me. Now I want you to tell me, what if something practical mean? Do you have any idea?
Some engineers use biology, some engineers use biology.
Okay, something practical means something you can use. or it is very useful to have. This is something practical. So engineering is the use of scientific and mathematical principles to develop something practical. Something is useful, okay? Now let's see the drawings. What do I want you to try to draw? In the space below, I want you to draw a picture of something you can see around you that was probably designed by an engineering. What do you think?
I'm doing a chair.
Okay, very good. A chair is designed by engineer. What else?
Like computer.
Computer. Excellent. What else?
Inside.
Huh?
I said like from the inside of the computer, engineers make it.
Yes, programs. Very good. Programs. Very good. What about the desk? The bed? What about the drawers you have? All these stuff, engineers made them. Okay, guys, that was everything for today. We still have time, so you can draw and show me. I want to stop recording. Do you have any question before I stop recording?
Mr. I don't have any
Can
questions.
I go out of the meeting?
No, you don't. No, please do not go out of the meeting. You are not allowed. We still have time. I need to see your drawing. I
don't have a drawing.
You have to draw. You can draw chair, desk, anything around you that an engineer made. And I need to see it, ya Fatima. Okay, guys, let's stop recording because we finished off our lesson.